government is seeking to plug the revenue gap created as a result of the abandoned VAT on electricity with tax on foreign incomes of resident Ghanaians. Government had planned to implement the VAT on electricity as part of revenue measures in the IMF deal, but the initiative was abandoned after public resistance, leading to a revenue shortfall of 1.8 billion cedis. The government is confident that ensuring compliance with the tax on foreign incomes will close the revenue gap. There is more in the following report.
Ghana's deal with the IMF entails certain expenditure rationalizations and revenue measures to ensure fiscal consolidation of the economy. At the beginning of the year, government introduced the value-added tax on electricity. However, it was forced to abandon the initiative following public backlash. This created a revenue gap of about 1.8 billion cedis. To make up for this shortfall, government says it will ensure compliance with the tax on foreign incomes of resident Ghanaians who reside in the country for 183 days or more.
Resident Ghanaians simply means anybody, citizens as well in Ghana, who resides in the country for 183 days and beyond, right? Not Ghanaians abroad. We want to make that clear. This measure is not a new measure. This has been in the policy since 2023 and also even in the Act since 2015. But its implementation hasn't been that optimal. We are happy to say that in collaboration with the OECD, we've put strong measures, structural measures and processes in place to ensure, and I use the word confidently comfortable that this measure will produce or yield the 1.8 and beyond. It's a sustainable measure that we've put in place. So it's not only a measure to just meet IMF benchmarks, but it's a measure that will sustainably support us with revenue budget for the country.
The GRA boss also encouraged taxpayers to take advantage of the window created to get the interest on their accounts waived.
Its implementation, in a way, has begun because, as I speak, the team is mobilizing themselves, putting together the letters that are going to go to the individual account holders. We can say that by the end of this month, 1st of May, or 2nd of May, 1st of May is a holiday, 2nd of May, those letters would have gone out. We will work with anybody who we send the letters to and have questions about it. If individuals come forward within 3 months to say that we have this account, this is the income, the interest of that account will be waived. And that is the voluntary disclosure aspect of that measure.
Meanwhile, Finance Minister Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam wants Ghanaians to bear with the government as new measures are introduced to restore the economy.
I have no doubt that this country is on a good course. I am very confident that this economy is going to get stronger and stronger. But that will also require the sacrifices and the patience of our people. And therefore, I want to use this opportunity to call on Ghanaians to continue to support our efforts. Some of the reforms that we are implementing are biting. Some of them are really difficult. But I know that we will persevere together. We will lead together. And we will ensure that the benefits of the fiscal consolidation and the reforms we are pursuing will eventually come to the people of Ghana, bring significant relief to the people of Ghana, so that we can be counted once again as one of the fastest growing economies in the world, a feat we have achieved several times under the presidency of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
The government is now banking on the successful implementation of this tax to make up for the 1.8 billion Ghana cedis revenue shortfall. The Ghana Revenue Authority says this is not just a stopgap measure, but a long-term approach to improve the country's revenue generation. However, more needs to be done to sensitize the people and get their buy-in. For Citi News, my name is Charles Osukumi.